Hi, my name's Jim Art, and I'm an artist who works in a lot of different materials, including denim. My work explores work and labor. I was born outside of Flint, Michigan, birthplace of General Motors and the UAW. It's a town that's known more than its fair share of hard times. Maybe you've heard of us. I work with a particular form of labor, and I'm thinking about the lives of working people all the time while I'm making things. So much of our history as a people has been of work and labor and suffering, and I've worked to capture some of that in the pieces that I make through the material and through the process, which is a very labor-intensive process. I've really worked hard to structure my whole life around a particular type of work. And that type of work is known as whole and undivided work. That is, I get to dream things up, and I get to choose and make decisions about how it's going to be produced, when it's going to be produced. So much of our work is not like that. So much of our work is work that is divided, chopped into small segments with specialized tasks, so much so that we can never see the whole of what we're doing. And that's really what makes work a drudgery. And so what I'm gesturing at and thinking about as I'm making my work in this particular way is that there may be better configurations. There may be better ways to have work. Jobs don't have to be something we suffer at. They can actually be something that brings us enjoyment and fulfillment. People often ask me where the inspiration for my work comes from, and I wanted to work with people whose stories I knew. So initially that led me to my own family, and I had memories of my father coming home from work at night and patching his blue jeans at my mom's sewing machine. They'd be burnt through or ripped, and he would work at putting them back together. And for me, that was emblematic of the type of make-do attitude that I grew up with, which is says you work with materials at hand to get things done. And my family stories are stories of loss and resilience, and I wanted to capture those things and put them into the images. Times are tough where I'm from. 80,000 manufacturing jobs have disappeared. Some of us left to find our way, but some of us couldn't. These totemic figures are faces I know and admire. They act as a rallying point, a signal to those who've been scattered by our shifting economy. I hope my work helps you think about how we organize our relationship with work and labor, its structures, our economy, and the effects that it has on those most vulnerable. The arts has taken me from being a working class kid to a professor at Coastal Carolina University. I'm honored to be invited to McLean County Arts Center to share my work with the next generation of young people who will go out and use their talents to change the world.